A lot has been said about this match during the week. Time to find out who's right and who's wrong. Warner. He's stopped in his tracks. There's an argument for a free kick there. Naismith, the winner there. Berry. Good disciplined defence. Andrews pounces. Grundy. That's skillful. Quality delivery by foot. Who's at home? Mitchell wins it back. Great mark. Takes the safe option. Sheldrick all on his own. Just waiting for the right moment to press go. Good work rate. He might have thought about the corridor. Switkowski gets there first. Cops some unwanted attention. Gary Lyon is here. Gaz, what are your thoughts on what we've seen so far?
Hopefully, once these sides have had a good look at each other, the game will open up.
Warner, terrific tackle. Sexton, he'll feel that one. There goes the kick inside the 50.
I wouldn't put this past him. I've seen him do it before.
He hasn't kicked it very well. That's a fine mark in the back pocket, and they might have dodged a bullet. A chance to clear now. Outbodies his opponent and took a ripper. Walker is released by the handball. He's generally a good kick. Davey. Can he hit a target? McLean. Centering ball. Amati. Strong grab.
Just a question of whether the lead will be 6 points or 1.
For the game's first goal, it's flirting with the post.
His teammates will be confident looking for him with finishing like that.
Both sides are cracking in hard at the present time. It's a great contest. McLean wins it out of the centre. Sheldrick, good tackle. The defenders will be nervous. Sexton gets to the front spot.
I'll back him to drive this right through the high diddle-diddle.
Drop punt, that'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
Showing exactly why they want the ball in his hands.
Yeah, fair call, mate.
So they've got a couple now, and they're looking dangerous. McLean smashes it out of there. Sheldrick. Warner on a lead.
To say there are some alarm bells ringing is an understatement. They're not working hard enough.
He's a good set shot, and he's buried that one.
Terrific goal there. He's so dangerous in front of the sticks.
It's a comfortable margin, but they wouldn't want to rest on their laurels. The big men fly. Sheldrick, can he find a teammate? Amati is so strong one-on-one.
To really stamp some authority on this match.
Leans back and drills it.
He's causing all sorts of problems for them. They might need to make a change already.
Quarter time, and one side will be happier than the other, clearly. But there's a long way to go. Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
Sometimes there is such a thing as getting ahead too far too soon. Having a sizable lead can change your mentality, make you conservative or perhaps complacent. They'll expect a response from their opposition, but they just need to keep doing what's got them into such a great position.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again, what can they generate? Davey can keep it moving. His field kicking is normally first rate. Mitchell. Delightfully done. Throws it on the boot. That's a strong mark. Delivers it inside 50. They've moved it well and given themselves a good look here.
Kicking at his first.
Set sail for home, and he has delivered.
He has produced a clinical finish there to cap off a terrific passage of play.
It's not over yet, but it might be soon. Kruger slaps it out. Dow. They're huffing and puffing. Martin has a way of drawing the footy.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
Drop punt, and he has put it away.
2 scoring shots, 2 goals. He'll be happy with that.
They are giving them a hiding so far, but there's still time for them to turn it around. They're playing with purpose and poise. Martin, what a mark!
He's been striking them well. This shouldn't present any problems.
It's on the way. Good-looking kick. He's dogged it.
He's usually very accurate, and that was no exception. Great play.
It's been quite a turn-up. What a first half we've seen. Dow. It's a tough game. De Goey receives a clever hand pass. Knew where the help was. Wood gathers on the forward flank. Sarong to open their account. It's good. It's a goal.
Can that ignite them? They haven't been playing great footy, but gee, they're not out of this.
Maybe there's a glimmer of hope. Just a glimmer. Kruger has been dominant in the ruck. Sheldrick. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Ball spills free in the tackle.
He had prior opportunity.
Normally delivers. Almost an accidental intercept. He's caught. Sarong. What's he got on offer? Wood pushes into space and receives the footy. De Goey. Desperate defence. No way through there, and they'll reset. Kruger had his measure today. Solid tackle. That is going very close.
It eases the pressure on the forwards when you have midfielders chipping in.
They've got a couple back, but they need to keep coming. Kruger is giving him a bath. De Goey. Good use of hands. That's a bit of a waste. He's everywhere at the moment. The coach will start pulling out hair in a minute. Searching kick. McLean might fancy himself here. He hasn't struck that well at all.
Just about a certainty.
This should be a goal. No problem.
A case of too strong and too good. I don't think there was much more the defender could have done.
Half-time is threatening to be a blowout. Let's head down to Gary Lyon on the boundary.
If you're a neutral, well, of course we are, the first half wasn't the contest we'd hoped for. We've got one side functioning at a high level, very cohesive, very skillful, and the other side has been left in their wake, seemingly with few ideas. If they don't try something different, the second half will be more of the same.
Couldn't agree more, Gary. Thanks for that. Kicks for goal. It's a lovely looking kick. He's drilled it.
Who'd want to be a defender when the ball's coming down with such regularity?
This one might be settled now. Punch clear. Good ruck work and good roving too. They're hungry for more. He's flushed it and should have a shot.
That was great use of the body. He's so hard to beat in those situations.
It's on the way, and there's another nail in the coffin.
He hasn't had a big impact, but he's still found a way to kick a couple.
The scoreboard's about to fall over. It's so lopsided. Crunching tackle. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. Kruger has rucked tirelessly. They've got good chemistry, those two. I've liked his game today. Frederick has a paddock in front of him. Wilkie is calm in a crisis. Gets his kick despite the heat. Berry takes an excellent grab. They're leading them a merry dance. McLean. What a hand pass. Knew the tackle was coming.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
Playing for pride now. Sheldrick read it well on centre wing and can pump them back into attack. We're watching a very good side here. Crosses the paint. They're putting on a clinic.
It's a big margin, and it should get at least 6 points bigger.
He's a quality finisher, and that's more evidence.
There aren't many players you back from there, but he's certainly one of them.
It's all one-way traffic now. Good ruck work. Sheldrick can send them into attack. They're a big chance here. Warner, they've worked it well.
It's all just a bit easy at the moment. They're getting the ball inside 50 under, not nearly enough pressure.
2 already today. Can he make it 3? You bet he can.
It's one thing to be outclassed, but this is starting to get a real stench about it.
Back in the middle. Kruger got his palm to it. Sheldrick, can they get another one? McLean has it within range. Naismith going at his first, and he's got it.
5 goals for the quarter, and these forwards are certainly earning their money.
Away we go once more. The two big men do battle. Sheldrick. It's a hot footy. Naismith. Davey. That might have been dropping the ball.
Run down. Great chase.
Doesn't often waste it. Dacos. Marks on centre wing. Rao. Kicks inside the forward 50. No wonder the forwards are frustrated. They've got winners all over the park. Frederick. That's almost worth a kick. They're irrepressible at the moment. This is a joy to watch.
He hasn't looked like missing so far, so I'll back him in here.
Looks good. He's steered it through.
He's kicked beautifully at goal today. His confidence must be soaring.
3/4 done, and this has been a real turn-up. I don't think anyone tipped it. It's time for some observations from Gary Lyon.
If I've got my spectator's hat on, this game needs more goals. It's been a drab affair so far. If I've got my coach's hat on, I'm loving how difficult not only the defenders but the midfielders are making it for the opposition to score. I'd be tempted to ask for some quicker, more direct ball movement.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway.
Wire inside forward 50.
Grundy. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? Sheldrick. He'll be sore in the morning. Kruger. That might attract a pack. Martin got to the right position and hung on.
He'll expect to convert this.
Drop punt looks good. He's got it.
5 straight for him now. He's been deadly accurate.
Everything they've touched has turned to gold today. Sheldrick. There goes the kick inside the 50. Martin, great body work.
Nothing better than to convert a big contested mark into a goal.
Looks good off the boot. He's got it.
Probably not a lot the defender could have done there. Sometimes you've just got to take your medicine.
We didn't expect this today, and you wonder how much bigger the margin might get. Not sure who that was meant for, but it's been picked off. Witts, dangerous to leave on his own. Kicking for his first. It's amounted to nothing. He's kicked it high. Mitchell wins the contest hands down. They're a delight to watch. Warner takes the logical option. Off he goes. They can't catch him. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Quality delivery by foot. They're cutting them to ribbons. Sheldrick. That one was always his.
Well, there's one side working hard at the moment. The other side just sitting back waiting for their teammates to do the work.
3 in a row coming up. What a patch they're having.
They've smashed the 100 and there's still time for more.
Underway once more. Kruger wins it out of the centre. Got to get rid of it. Martin. That's a big play.
Well, just about everything else has worked for them today, so why not this too?
He's going for it. I think he's dobbed it. It's a magnificent kick.
Marks inside 50 and work their way in goal when you go back and convert the goal.
McLean, the winner there. Dow. It's a dominant display. Andrews is like the Rock of Gibraltar. Ignoring the corridor for now. Baker. The kick is wide and out of bounds on the full.
That's what they call a good old-fashioned clanger.
Forward they go again. McLean read it well and claims the mark.
Going at his second.
To put an exclamation mark on a dominant win. Full time. There was only ever one winner today. That is a crushing victory, and they will be delighted with their performance. The ruck staring each other down. Miller wins the first hit out. Warner. Cockatoo. Searching kick. Berry. Marks. That's hard to stop. He's completely shanked it. Broom pushes into space and receives the footy.
I wouldn't put this past him. I've seen him do it before.
Snap around the body. It's there.
That will do his conference the world of good to start like that.
1 goal straight plays, no score. McLean wins it. Sheldrick. He's caught. Martin throws it on the boot. Quality delivery by Foot. It's a poor kick. Bontempelli saves the day. English. Ignoring the corridor for now. He's normally better than that. Slick hands. Frederick. This is promising. Aaliyah says thank you very much. Can he hit a target? Mitchell read it well on centre wing and can pump them back into attack. Frederick out of the congestion. Not good footy there. His field kicking is normally first rate. Oliver. Sheldrick 1 step ahead. Mitchell. The kick was centimetre perfect. They're a big chance here. Miller at half forward. Greg Williams would have been proud of that one. Frederick can run, and that's a great hand pass. It's a goal.
This is exactly what they would have hoped for early in the match. Scoreboard pressure.
So they've got a couple now, and they're looking dangerous. Sheldrick, Waterman. They're moving the footy quickly. Sexton got to the right position and hung on.
Can he deliver? You'd back him more often than not.
Struck it well. No problems there.
2 scoring shots, 2 goals. You'll be happy with that.
So the underdog throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. Dow needs a good decision. Waterman has a vice-like grip. This will be another one. Oh, they can do no wrong.
If this league grows any bigger, we might see some heads start to drop.
One team's come to play and the other, well, they might as well be rolling out of bed. Dow. Aaliyah claims a terrific contested mark at centre-half back. He might have thought about the corridor. Who's front and centre? And we'll have a throw-in. Gary Lyon is with us. What do you make of this one, Gaz?
The forwards can't be held responsible when the ball isn't getting down there. The midfielders must shoulder the blame.
Kruger with a deft tap. Sheldrick. He'll feel that one. Looking to extend this margin. Amati has it within range.
To say there are some alarm bells ringing is an understatement. They're not working hard enough.
Set sail for home, and he has delivered.
He might just be in for a big day.
They are giving them a hiding so far, but there's still time for them to turn it around. Dow closed him down. What's he got on offer? That's a strong mark.
He'll expect to convert this.
Going at his first, and he's got it.
A few heads will start to drop soon if they can't turn the tide. They're right on the edge.
It's not over yet, but it might be soon. Dow competing fiercely. He's been busy so far. Waterman is hard to beat one-on-one. Feeds it out. Handball off was good. Fends off well. Desperate defence. Dawson runs onto it. Higgins gets the kick away. They must tidy up their kicking. Just has to hit a target. That's great footy.
If he can nail this first shot at goal, he might just be in for a big day.
He should have the distance, but I'm not sure he has. Amati is like a magnet in that forward line.
It's all just a bit easy at the moment. They're getting the ball inside 50 under, not nearly enough pressure.
It's a goal.
He's got 2, and he looks in the mood to tear this one apart.
It's quarter time. That was something to behold. This contest might already be decided. Time to check in with Gary.
It's a big margin after just 1 quarter of footy, and it's no wonder. Clearances, disposals, inside 50s, they're winning all of them comfortably. The golfing class appears significant, and it would not surprise to see this turn into a rout.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. McLean had his measure today. Sheldrick. Aaliyah with a superb relieving mark at centre-half back. Normally delivers. Dacos. They've got time to put the kettle on. The coach will start pulling out hair in a minute. It's a dominant display. Broon. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. I don't think he meant to smother it. Met solidly. Stoppage coming up on the wing. McLean is giving him a bath. Warner, desperate to win it back. He's gone. They're hungry for more. Aaliyah with the big fist. Dacos. He ran into a brick wall. Dawson. He's under close attention. Clever kick. Warner working hard and presenting well. Probing ball. Oliver lays it off. Got to get it forward now. This might be a chance for the high flyers. Mitchell cuts them off at halfback. They're leading them a merry dance. Delightfully done. Dow. Cockatoo. Another forward 50 entry. Some good ball movement, wasted by a poor entry. And they're away. Duncan takes a beauty. Tumbles a punt towards the boundary line. Sinclair, sloppy disposal, and will have a throw in.
Gaz, what have you noticed down at ground level?
It'd be great to see both sides play a more adventurous brand of footy and go after the game. It's been a little dull today.
Drives it inside the forward 50. Florence. Can they keep the footy this time? It's come unstuck. He's generally a good kick. Martin. Incisive handball. Frederick. Great smother. Duncan in the right spot at the right time. Doesn't often waste it. Can't take it. Dawson heads towards the half-forward flank. And inside 50 goes begging. That's skillful. Dow in the clear on centre wing. He just keeps racking up disposals. Good thinking and good execution too. Had some assistance. Useful hand pass. He's everywhere at the moment. Broon takes the logical option. Frederick. Look at the desperation. Miller. He's going for home. And why wouldn't he with a finish like that?
One team can't do a thing wrong and the other, well, they'd love this to be over.
The scoreboard is starting to get ugly. Sheldrick couldn't get an effective disposal.
Must be holding the ball, and it is.
A good kick here and they'll be in business. Berry wins it back. Great mark. He's suddenly a popular man.
He bit off more than he could chew there.
Delivers to centre half forward. Owens. What a hand pass. Dawson can get it and go. Goes at goal, but I think that's going the wrong side of the stick. It's a behind.
That was a promising build-up and deserved a better finish.
Taking no risks with the kick in. What can they generate? They're playing with purpose and poise. This is good ball movement. Broon. They cannot keep him quiet. Intercepted, and they can launch from halfback. Goes very wide. Redmond. It's a high kick, a real rainmaker. Turned over on centre wing. They're irrepressible at the moment. Frederick. Can he find a teammate? Miller gets to the front spot. Martin. Takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
A real opportunist goal there. He doesn't need a lot of the footy to make an impact.
It's been quite a turn-up. What a first half we've seen. And that is the end of the first half. The home fans are shell-shocked. They didn't see this coming. Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
I remember the days when coaches would rip into the players for playing like that. I don't think that happens much anymore, but you couldn't blame a coach for being deeply frustrated with this sort of performance. Too much is being left to far too few at the moment.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary.
The crowd cries ball and they get their wish.
Into the pocket he goes. Frampton with a terrific mark deep in defence. Up and under. No one can mark. Rayner only knows one way. It's a tough game. That's not his best effort.
Great pressure and ultimately rewarded.
Kicks to space. Cockatoo. Some people can't kick that far. Dawson gets in the way. Dacos. Walker at half-back cuts them off. They'll bide their time. Berry. They've got winners all over the park. McLean on a lead. That's a quality hand pass. Berry dashing along the boundary. Inside 50 with the kick. Dacos has been a shining light. Petrarca manages to find a teammate. Playing for pride now. Dawson wanting to get on with the job. That typifies their performance. Goes goalward, and he's off target.
Seemed like the defenders got a bit lost there, and they were lucky not to give up a goal.
Guthrie heads wide with the kick in. Oh no, what's he doing?
Would be an understatement to say they need this.
From the pocket, looks good, is good.
It's been hard to find positives today, but that was skillful transition of the footy that led to that goal.
They've broken the run of goals at the other end, but they need a run of their own now. Broon, who's at home? Amati is so strong one-on-one.
This would blow the margin out to beyond 50.
How's the kick? Nothing wrong with that.
They're just not giving the ball back, which makes it hard for any team.
The scoreboard's about to fall over. It's so lopsided. Crunching tackle. Broon, brilliant fend-off. Was he held without it?
He's gone. He had plenty of time.
That's not ideal. No one can mark. Miller has a paddock in front of him. Warner gives him a good old-fashioned don't argue. I've liked his game today. Amati! Strong grab.
He's been striking them well. This shouldn't present any problems.
Drop punt. That'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
Who'd want to be a defender when the ball's coming down with such regularity?
Back in the middle. Kruger looking for territory. Dow caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. Does well under pressure. No one can mark. Mitchell has pushed into space. He's in the clear, so he'll have a bounce. Warner gets his kick despite the heat. We're watching a very good side here. Can he impose himself on the match? That's an impressive mark.
They just haven't had an answer for him, nor many of his teammates, to be fair.
Leans back and drills it.
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
We didn't expect this today, and you wonder how much bigger the margin might get. Kruger, terrific tackle. Sheldrick takes the hand pass. It's there!
On the board with his first, that'll boost his confidence.
Away we go once more. Kruger has been dominant in the ruck. They've got good chemistry, those two. McLean had his name written all over it. Miller runs in and bangs it home.
They're really opening them up, and right now they have no answers to the onslaught.
Everything they've touched has turned to gold today. Dow closed him down. No way through there, and they'll reset. Credit to those home fans who are still here. This has been a horror show. What's happening down there, Gary?
If I've got my spectators hat on, this game needs more goals. It's been a drab affair so far. If I've got my coach's hat on, I'm loving how difficult not only the defenders but the midfielders are making it for the opposition to score. I'd be tempted to ask for some quicker, more direct ball movement.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. 2 already today. Can he make it 3? You bet he can.
Well, what more can you say? We're running out of superlatives here.
Underway once more. Sheldrick. Was he taken high? Broon. He's caught. They're going nowhere, and we'll have a stoppage near the centre. Kruger showing his skills. Sheldrick leading from the front. That might attract a pack. Outbodies his opponent and took a ripper.
Well, there's one side working hard at the moment, and the other side just sitting back waiting for their teammates to do the work.
Looks good off the boot. He's got it.
There aren't many teams who can go with them when they're playing like this. They're firing on all cylinders.
Kruger punches it out of the ruck. Dow. Miller knew where the help was. Cockatoo. Desperate defence. You can't question his commitment. Gets loose. Michael Annie putting his body on the line. Terrific forward pressure. Miller. That's not a great tackle. Cockatoo. He's besieged. They're still cracking in hard deep into this match. Kruger had his measure today. Bruin cops some unwanted attention. Miller. It's a goal.
They've smashed the 100 and there's still time for more.
Kruger wins the... Intercepts the hand pass. Quick kick towards centre half forward. It's been that kind of day for them. He doesn't waste many. Bruin. He might have done better. Walker. Warner. He's so good in close. Poor hand pass, and they might get caught out here. They're breaking down across half forward. They're bloodthirsty today. Berry. Bit of a nothing kick. Warner runs onto it. The aerialists will battle for this ball. They must tidy up their kicking. Can they get something going? Gathers it cleanly on the wing. Warner. He's lost possession.
How to get rid of that? Illegally, says the ump.
Heads towards half forward. The coach will start pulling out hair in a minute. Careful ball movement. Warner. Sweeping handball. Berry. Bontempelli affects the turnover. Mackay. They need to hit the scoreboard here. The kick was centimetre perfect. Picking their way through. Second effort needed. Cameron. It's a hot footy. Mackay. It's a goal.
They've got to find a way to get him into the game. We know how damaging he can be.
That might make them feel a bit better. It's been a woeful performance. Drives it inside the forward 50. They're putting on a clinic.
It's a big margin, and it should get at least 6 points bigger.
It's a big kick. Is it big enough? McLean read it well and claims the mark.
His goal was so far, but this would be a great way to get on the score sheet.
It's a goal.
He's finally on the score sheet. It's been quiet today, but he made that one count.
Kruger palms it down. Sheldrick, solid tackle. The umpire calls for it as full time approaches. Good ruck work. He'll be sore in the morning. Sheldrick. That's poor play. Towards half forward with the kick. Unable to get it inside 50. He's got under that one. They're a pleasure to watch. Centering ball. Waterman. They're toying with them now.
He'll fancy his chances.
He's a good set shot, and he's buried that one.
5 goals for the quarter, and these forwards are certainly earning their money.
100-point wins. But that is the case today. The rucks staring each other down. Miller wins the first hit out. Warner, he'll feel that one.
They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle.
Good ruck work. Quick kick towards centre half forward.
Not his finest moment.
And they're away. Laird. He might have thought about the corridor. And that's a letdown. Normally delivers. Outbodies his opponent. And took a ripper. Searching kick. Broom read it well and claims the mark. Who's at home? McLean pushes into space and receives the footy.
If he can nail this first shot at goal, he might just be in for a big day.
We've seen him do this before, and he's done it again. Have some of that, he says.
There aren't many players you'd back from there, but he's certainly one of them.
Underway once more. Sheldrick on the same page as his ruck. This might be a chance for the high flyers.
Straight in front, should not miss.
Struck it well, no problems there.
It gives everyone a shot of confidence when one of your key forwards is able to hit the scoreboard early.
So they've got a couple now, and they're looking dangerous. He's run into trouble. Miller navigated the traffic. Terrific tackle. That's a give up. McLean throws it on the boot. Amati! Too big, too strong, too good.
To say there are some alarm bells ringing is an understatement. They're not working hard enough.
It's there!
He's looking ominous already. There might just be a bag on offer today.
Well, if they weren't concerned before, they should be now. Sheldrick leading from the front. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? This will be another one. Oh, they can do no wrong.
It doesn't matter who you are. It's always good to get an early one on the board.
So the underdog throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. They're putting them under all sorts of pressure. Amati, that's a big play.
He's been striking them well. This shouldn't present any problems.
There goes the kick, and he's put it through.
He's just not giving the ball back, which makes it hard for any team.
It's not over yet, but it might be soon. Sheldrick, he ran into a brick wall. Butters in the centre square. It must be his birthday. Doesn't often waste it. Miller. Short pass. Looks good. Broom. An ill-directed hand pass. Dacos. Bit of a nothing kick. Papley. Delightfully done. Gathers it cleanly on the wing. You can't afford to do that too often. Feeds it out. Guthrie. They're irrepressible at the moment. Frederick. Ignoring the corridor for now. Miller. Good handball. Well done. Goes goalward. And he's off target.
Seemed like the defenders got a bit lost there and they were lucky not to give up a goal.
Taylor with the footy. Draper thought his way through it. Butters. He's made a hot start to this match. Leaves it behind. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. He's stopped in his tracks. Finally, they go inside 50. Berry wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Can he find a teammate? Sheldrick. Slick hands. Davey. They're playing with purpose and poise. That's an impressive mark. What a first term they're having. McGrath tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Sheldrick brushes aside the would-be tackler. He's got it!
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
They are giving them a hiding so far, but there's still time for them to turn it around. Dow, Wilkie, putting his body on the line. They've given it back. Davey takes an excellent grab. Can he hit a target? Sheldrick. Probing ball. Gee, they're playing well. Kicks laterally. Neal couldn't quite. McGrath is calm in a crisis. Berry wins it back. Great mark. Another forward 50 entry. McLean has it within range.
He doesn't miss many, so you wouldn't think this would pose any problems.
They like it behind the goals. He's got it.
They're really opening them up, and right now they have no answers to the onslaught.
We're expecting a good close game today, but so far it's been nothing of the sort. Darcy made the footy his. Uses the non-preferred. Merritt. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. Sarong. They'll sweep this ball forward. That play should have resulted in a shot at goal. Just waiting for the right moment to press go. Warner. You can see their confidence growing. Pryor. Incisive handball. That's a bruising tackle. Closed him down. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. The two big men do battle. Martin read it well. Sheldrick. Quarter time and a chance for the coaches to address their players and maybe even tweak the game plan. Gary Lyon is here. Gaz, what are your thoughts on what we've seen so far?
It's a big margin after just one quarter of footy, and it's no wonder. Clearances, disposals, inside 50s. They're winning all of them comfortably. The golfing class appears significant, and it would not surprise to see this turn into a rout.
I'm inclined to agree. Thank you, Gaz. Dow into the action again already. Under pressure. Poor hand pass there, and we've got a throw in.
What are your thoughts, Gaz?
The forwards can't be held responsible when the ball isn't getting down there. The midfielders must shoulder the blame.
Martin squeezes the kick. Bryan, he's been dispossessed. Dacos has it now on centre wing. Good tackle. Frederick can run and carry. Looking to extend this margin. McLean needs help. It's no place for the faint-hearted. He's got it.
Crafty forward play there. He reads the ball so well, and he's one of those who can hurt you without having big disposals.
The scoreboard's about to fall over. It's so lopsided. Bryan is giving him a bath. He'll be sore in the morning. Frederick, cockatoo, gets the kick away. Good disciplined defence. Sexton, he's giving 100%. He's got it.
Who'd want to be a defender when the ball's coming down with such regularity?
It's been quite a turn-up. What a first half we've seen. Plenty of heat in this game. Taylor had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. That could come back to bite. They could be vulnerable here. What's he got on offer? Amati. On the non-preferred, Martin. They're cutting them to ribbons. This is good ball movement. They've got them on the overlap. Can they catch them out on the turnover? He's so clean with the footy. No wonder coaches go grey. Clever kick. Martin. Keeps it low. Houston runs onto it. That might have been dropping the ball. Well played. His vision was excellent. That's a waste. His field kicking is normally first rate. Bryan. They've got winners all over the park. Amati. Sweeping handball. Pryor out of the congestion. This is promising. Brings it inboard. McLean has a vice-like grip.
He hasn't looked like missing so far, so I'll back him in here.
Drop punt. That'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
They had to be patient, but they were able to pick their way through and eventually score.
We didn't expect this today, and you wonder how much bigger the margin might get. Darcy knew the tackle was coming. Blakey. It's a hot footy. Fogarty. Not sure who that was meant for, but it's been picked off. Neal. They've worked it well. Newen is a rock in defence. Good kick. Mitchell. It's a dominant display. Martin in the clear on centre wing. Kicks to space. Quality delivery by foot. It's becoming a training drill. Taylor with the big fist. Sarong attracted a crowd. He doesn't waste many. Butters works hard to present. That's skillful. Lukosius. He's generally a good kick. Neal drives it inside the forward 50. Honours the lead.
Only a question of who will get the goal.
Danaher will save his teammates' blushes.
When you're copping a hiding, it's the little things you can hang your hat on. That was better movement of the footy.
It's there!
Some great work there to create the easiest of goals.
Back in the middle. Bryan had his measure today. Sheldrick, solid tackle. They're going nowhere and will have a stoppage near the centre. Rucks go at it. Dawson, they've coughed it up. Good hands. Dow towards full forward. McLean got to the right position and hung on.
That was great use of the body. He's so hard to beat in those situations.
Drop punt and he has put it away.
What's up? How you going?
He has produced a clinical finish there to cap off a terrific passage of play.
Everything they've touched has turned to gold today. Martin has brought his own ball. Sexton has marked in front of goal.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
Going at his first, and he's got it.
It's one thing to be outclassed, but this is starting to get a real stench about it.
Away we go once more. McLean looking for territory. Good ruck work and good roving too. Martin fends off well. Farms it out. Useful hand pass. Frederick runs in and bangs it home.
These defenders are going to have to tighten up. They've been giving them way too much space.
The big men fly. Sheldrick, he'll feel that one. Draper needing support. Pryor had some assistance. That's almost worth a kick. Davey. This should end in a shot at goal. Cockatoo. They've worked it well.
They're running on top of the ground at the moment and playing an excellent brand of footy.
Touch and go.
An ugly-looking scoreboard should probably be looking even uglier.
Taylor tasked with the kick in. Draper is hard to beat one-on-one. And that is the end of the first half. The home fans are shell-shocked. They didn't see this coming.
What's happening down there, Gary?
I remember the days when coaches would rip into the players for playing like that. I don't think that happens much anymore, but you couldn't blame a coach for being deeply frustrated with this sort of performance. Too much is being left to far too few at the moment.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you.
McLean has been dominant in the ruck. Dow cops some unwanted attention. Crunching tackle. Can't afford to give it back in the corridor. Sheldrick, he's going for home. And why wouldn't he with a finish like that?
The defenders are entitled to be annoyed with their mids. They're under all kinds of pressure.
It's all one-way traffic now. Dow, it's a tough game. Draper, Neal. They cannot keep him quiet. Good work rate. Into the pocket he goes. It's come unstuck. That might attract a pack. Mitchell. They're bloodthirsty today. Miller. Heads towards the half-forward flank. Martin. Good vision there. Sloppy hands and they've turned it over. Into the middle with the kick. Step ladder time. Looking to peg one back. This ought to end in a goal. Lukosius takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
On the board with his first. That'll boost his confidence.
That might make him feel a bit better. It's been a woeful performance. Dow. Waterman is so strong one-on-one.
Might be just out of range.
That'll go close. I tell you what, it's better than close. It's a goal.
Well, it's one thing to take the contested mark, but another to have the composure to finish off your good work.
McLean has rucked tirelessly. Dow absorbs the pressure. That was a brilliant tackle. Oh, they're hitting in hard. Punch clear. Here's a chance to get it forward. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? Great tackling technique there. McLean, the winner there. Sheldrick. I've liked his game today. Amati! Strong grab.
It's all just a bit easy at the moment. They're getting the ball inside 50 under, not nearly enough pressure.
Hammers it home.
They've got no answers for it. He's too big, too strong, too good.
McLean wins it out of the centre. Dow trying to find a path. They're putting on a clinic.
It's a big margin, and it should get at least 6 points bigger.
Waterman has 2 today. Make it 3.
They want to get it in his hands as much as they can with finishing like that.
The goals are coming thick and fast. This is great to watch. Dow, got to get it forward now. Out wide with the kick. Gee, they're playing well. Lays it off. Pryor can get it and go. He's got support. Davey can run with the footy. Brilliant fend off. Closed him down. Dow. This is travelling close to the behind post. A disappointing effort.
Lost his radar there.
Playing for pride now. Bryan wins it back. Great mark. Sends them inside 50 again. Waterman is like a magnet in that forward line.
They're still hungry, even with the game put to bed. That's a sign of a very good team.
Heads towards goal and does not let them down.
Confidence is a wonderful thing, and he's playing with plenty. Another clinical finish there.
Bryan with a deft tap. Dow in the thick of it as ever. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Cockatoo lurking menacingly. Sexton, he's already got 1. Now he's got 2.
A real opportunist goal there. He doesn't need a lot of the footy to make an impact.
Good ruck work. Sheldrick. How will the umpire see this? Frederick. Miller takes the hand pass. Somehow he gets clear. Dow gets loose. Greg Williams would have been proud of that one. He's got it.
They're certainly giving their fans great value. That's 7 goals for the quarter and a pretty impressive highlights reel.
Bryan showing his skills. Broom sharks it. Turns it over in the middle. Thumped away. Papley only knows one way. Kicking for his first. Blank was quick to judge the fall of that ball. They'll bide their time. That's an impressive mark. By hand, Davey. Can he impose himself on the match? Houston making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Stoppage coming up on the wing. Bryan is giving him a bath. Sheldrick, Broom running in support. Laird in the right spot at the right time. That's a bruising tackle. Davey, Miller under pressure. Set sail for home, and he has delivered.
That's now 7 in a row. What a clinical performance this has been. They're giving them an absolute pounding.
Bryan slaps it out. Dow delivers it inside 50. Taylor clears the area. He's set upon. Manages to get off a handball. Waterman, he'll be sore in the morning. Martin, it's no place for the faint-hearted. Gets his kick despite the heat. Newen takes an excellent grab. Can they find a late goal? Frederick, that's good work rate. What a game he's having. Amati read it well and claims the mark.
Straightforward, you would think.
He should not miss from there, and he doesn't.
Been a terrific performance from the big key forward. 5 goals now.
Bryan wins it down. Dow met solidly. Broom through the centre square he goes. Pushes him away. Can they get another one? Amati can go back and shoot at goal.
They just haven't had an answer for him, nor many of his teammates, to be fair.
Drop punt looks good. He's got it.
10 goals in a quarter. You don't see that very often. They've given them a hiding.
Credit to those home fans who are still here. This has been a horror show.
What's up, Em? I didn't know that. Thank you for subscribing. Stick around. I'm going to play some harder teams very soon with my best team.
Bryan wins the hit out. Dow, he's everywhere at the moment. The kick is precise. They're a delight to watch. He's plucked it and should have a shot.
He'll take something special, but maybe it's that kind of day.
He's a quality finisher, and that's more evidence.
A case of too strong and too good. I don't think there was much more the defender could have done.
Bryan had his measure today. Martin loves the hard stuff. Is anyone home? Miller bursts through the tackle. Goal in sight. He's off target.
Oh, I missed it.
That's his first blemish. He's been kicking very well.
Dacos brings it back in. Taylor gets to the front spot. A chance to clear now. It's been that kind of day for them. They're hungry for more. Miller has it at half forward.
It'll take his best, but we've seen him do it before.
This will be touch and go. Draper at full back stops them in their tracks. Not a lot of positives today. Houston can keep it moving. He's got under that one. Dow judged the flight well. They're playing like champions. Warner marks at centre half forward. They're leading them a merry dance. Cockatoo drops into the hole and marks.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
Kicks at goal, and that's travelling straight over the goal umpire's hat.
He's finally on the score sheet. It's been quiet today, but he made that one count.
Bryan with the tap. Martin, he's stopped in his tracks. Miller, that'll work. Was there some holding going on?
He's gone. He had plenty of time.
It must be his birthday. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Warner at centre half forward. Onto the non-preferred. McGrath got a fist in. Moore. And they're out of trouble. Dangerfield. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Sarong. Butters. What can he do with it? He ran into a brick wall. Frederick mops that one up on centre wing. Well, that's not like him. He's under close attention. There's an argument for a free kick there. Bryan wins the tap. Martin. Davey in the right spot. Laird affects the turnover. Good build-up. He hasn't kicked it very well. It was always likely to fall short. Some indirect ball movement here. Quality delivery by foot. Can they get something going? Pryor. Dishes it off. Walker. Miller gives the handball away. Broom. He's gone.
Must be holding the ball, and it is.
Good-looking kick. Sarong in the middle. Neal kicks to centre wing. No wonder coaches go grey. That's not ideal. Newen. Warner. He's been run down from behind. Sexton. Desperate defence. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. Bryan has been dominant in the ruck. Broom. It's a tough game. Cockatoo has eyes only for the footy. He's off target. Dacos goes towards half-back. He's normally better than that. Dawson, he's got an option in the centre square. Second effort needed. Draper. Fogarty. Who was he aiming for? The kick was centimetre perfect. Neal. He's besieged. Dow. Got the handball away. He's caught. We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. Bryan palms it down. Dawson crosses the paint. Guthrie wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Towards the boundary line. Mitchell. What can they generate? We're watching a very good side here. They're toying with them now. Broon lowers the eyes. Leans back and drills it.
Well, what more can you say? We're running out of superlatives here.
Bryan has rucked tirelessly. Dow. They're putting on a clinic. That's an aggressive handball. Miller. It's a goal.
There aren't many teams who can go with them when they're playing like this. They're firing on all cylinders.
The big men fly. Dow drives it inside the forward 50. Amati takes a beauty.
Well, there's one side working hard at the moment. The other side just sitting back waiting for their teammates to do the work.
He doesn't miss many of these, and he hasn't missed that one.
Isn't footy more fun when forwards are kicking big bags?
What a result. They'll be ecstatic about this. Dow knew the tackle was coming. Bryan got to get it on quickly. Warner has marked in front of goal.
Relatively straightforward kick, but that's easy to say from here.
Looks good off the boot. He's got it.
They're queuing up for goals now. This is a rout.
100-point wins don't come along very often.
All right, see you later. Back time. Oh, yeah, I'll take Liam Baker.
The rucks staring each other down. Miller wins the first hit out. Warner, a good kick here and they'll be in business. Payne takes an excellent grab. Doesn't often waste it. Anderson has found some space at halfback. Rich. By hand. He's stopped in his tracks. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. The two big men do battle. Couldn't get a disposal. Rosie, Williams. Can he hit a target? Draper wins it back. Great mark. On the non-preferred, Miller. He's generally a good kick. Quality delivery by foot. He might have thought about the corridor. Warner. Picking their way through. That's an impressive mark. He's suddenly a popular man.
Great pressure there and gets the reward.
Gives it everything. Mitchell cuts them off at halfback. Can he find a teammate? Sheldrick. Look at the distance on that hand pass. Kicks to space. That's an uncharacteristic mistake. And they're away. Warner. Normally delivers. Comes over the top and holds on. Searching kick. Unable to get it inside 50. They'll bide their time. Sheldrick can keep it moving. He's made a hot start to this match. Miller leading by example. Good hands. They've put themselves under pressure. Rosie stripped of it.
Must be holding the ball, and it is.
What's he got on offer? Cockatoo. Heads towards half forward. McLean. That might attract a pack. Martin couldn't quite. Amati. He's besieged. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. Miller punches it out of the ruck. Fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Dangerfield. He's caught. Bontempelli. Williams running in support. Cameron. Probing ball. Rosie. Bit of a nothing kick. They've worked it well. How's the entry? Draper wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. That's skillful. Good thinking and good execution too. Feeds it out. Useful hand pass. He's been busy so far. Amati. This deserves a goal. He's plucked it and should have a shot.
Forwards dream of these shots.
Struck it well. No problems there.
It doesn't matter who you are. It's always good to get an early one on the board.
Both sides are cracking in hard at the present time. It's a great contest. Cripps. Williams takes the hand pass. Treloar. There goes the kick inside the 50. Walker fumbles it. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. Was there some holding going on?
He had prior opportunity.
Finlayson pounces.
If he can nail this first shot at goal, he might just be in for a big day.
Takes it out wide. He struck it well. It'll go close.
Nothing wrong with having a go, but it might have been a better option to set that one up to the top of the square.
Back into play. Mitchell has a vice-like grip. Good-looking kick. Sheldrick working hard and being rewarded. That's an aggressive handball. Mitchell throws it on the boot. Amati takes the logical option. Bruin. Who's at home? Martin on the end of it. They are cutting them up with their ball movement.
Straight in front, should not miss.
Good-looking kick, that'll do. It's a goal.
He has produced a clinical finish there to cap off a terrific passage of play.
So they've got a couple now and they're looking dangerous. Cunningham fighting hard. Davey. They've had the better of the contest to this point. Honours the lead. That was almost handed to him. He's got an option in the centre square. They could be vulnerable here. Is anyone home? No one can mark. Sinclair into the middle with the kick. Bryan picks off the pass. He doesn't waste many. Waterman. They're putting them under all sorts of pressure. Amati looms large as usual.
These half chances can often be the difference.
He's given it everything. Will it clear the goal line? Waterman made that kick look good.
Going at his second
He's got it.
It's too early to panic, but they might think about making a couple of changes before a bad start becomes worse.
It's a handy buffer they've established. Cunningham. They're playing with purpose and poise. That's a strong mark.
To say there are some alarm bells ringing is an understatement. They're not working hard enough.
Kicks for goal. It's a lovely looking kick. He's drilled it.
They're having a real purple patch and making it count on the scoreboard 4 in a row.
So the underdogs throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. The umpire will have it. Good ruck work. Cunningham. Sheldrick. That's a bruising tackle. Dangerfield. Desperate to win it back. Blitzars. Treloar. Can anyone take a mark? Blank. Saves the day. A chance to clear now. Blitzars making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Bontempelli thought his way through it. Treloar on a lead. That's good vision. Walker commands the footy.
He kicked this more often than not.
Can he be the fire starter?
Bad kicking there, out on the full.
Nice.
That'll go close to the line. Outbodies his opponent and took a ripper. Sweeping handball. Bruin takes them on. Sheldrick knew the tackle was coming. This is exciting footy. Dishes it off. They've worked it well. He'll feel that one. He's been dispossessed. Cripps gathers. Ignoring the corridor for now. Turned over on centre wing. That's a quality hand pass. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? They've bottled it up. Bryan slaps it out. Good ruck work and good roving too. Kicks to half forward. Waterman lays it off. Cunningham. Davey knew where the help was. Brushes aside the would-be tackler. Fends off well. This will be another one. Oh, they can do no wrong.
A real opportunist goal there. He doesn't need a lot of the footy to make an impact.
Back in the middle. The big men fly. Cunningham. Davey gives the handball away. Frederick. The pressure is fierce. Brilliant fend off. That's close. He liked it off the boot.
An ugly looking scoreboard should probably be looking even uglier.
Dacos heads to the pocket. Dangerfield has found some space. Cripps receives a neat pass at halfback. Penetrating ball. Mitchell judged the flight well. Clever kick. Warner. It's quarter time. That was something to behold. This contest might already be decided. I guess.
If I've got my spectator's hat on, this game needs more goals. It's been a drab affair so far. If I've got my coach's hat on, I'm loving how difficult not only the defenders but the midfielders are making it for the opposition to score. I'd be tempted to ask for some quicker, more direct ball movement.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again.
It's all just a bit easy at the moment. They're getting the ball inside 50 under, not nearly enough pressure.
Drop punt, and he has put it away.
And that was reminiscent of Tony Plugger-Lockett, the way he used his body. Then went back and put it straight through the middle.
They are giving them a hiding so far, but there's still time for them to turn it around. Bryan is giving him a bath. Terrific tackle. Cunningham. He just keeps racking up disposals. Waterman marks inside 50 and can have a shot.
He's been striking them well. This shouldn't present any problems.
Set sail for home, and he has delivered.
The case of too strong and too good. I don't think there was much more the defender could have done.
It's been quite a turn-up. What a first half we've seen. He's under close attention. Frederick, he's run into trouble. Bontempelli mops that one up. Dangerfield. What can he do with it? Cripps. It's an exhibition in how to give the ball back. Dow. I don't think he meant to smother it. Dangerfield. Quick kick towards centre half forward. Kelly. Bontempelli. He's gone. Cops some unwanted attention. He's everywhere at the moment. Blank. Showing why he's such a good defender. What can they build here? Dow with a chance to relieve the pressure. They've got winners all over the park. Sheldrick. They're leading them a merry dance. Cunningham. They're cutting them to ribbons. Davey. That one was always his. On centre wing. Sheldrick. That's sloppy play. Treloar didn't need to be asked twice. Does well under pressure. Draper wins it back. Great mark. His field kicking is normally first rate. Martin. They're irrepressible at the moment. Bruin. Can he impose himself on the match? Cunningham. They're running rings around them. That's an impressive mark.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
Martin has one already. Now it's two.
He kicks with excellent technique and composure, and that one was never going to miss.
The scoreboard is starting to get ugly. They cannot keep him quiet. Frederick, great body work. Couldn't burst through.
That's got to be a free kick. Took them on, didn't dispose of it correctly.
Who was he aiming for? Bryan takes an excellent grab. It's a dominant display. Cripps intercepts on centre wing. This might be a chance for the high flyers. Mitchell cuts them off at halfback. Bryan. Good kick. Martin. Delightfully done. Bruin. They're hungry for more. Well played.
He hasn't missed yet. Can he keep a clean sheet?
It's on the way, and there's another nail in the coffin.
The defenders are told to be annoyed with their mids. They're under all kinds of pressure.
We didn't expect this today, and you wonder how much bigger the margin might get. Heads towards the half-forward flank. Warner, solid tackle. That's a bit of a waste. Navigated the traffic. Bontempelli, Cripps. Recognising the urgency. A promising build-up amounts to nothing. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. Good handball. Warner. He loves to run and carry. Gets the kick away. Unable to get it inside 50. Some indirect ball movement here. Cockatoo. Spoils. Haynes. He'll be sore in the morning. The umpire says he had no prior. Bryan showing his skills. Dow. It's a tough game. He's so clean with the footy. And inside 50 goes begging. Can they get something going? He's hit up the lead. Just waiting for the right moment to press go. Dangerfield. He's stopped in his tracks. Sheldrick has it now on centre wing. Delivers to centre half forward. Waterman. Slick hands. Cockatoo. It's a hot footy. Just shoveled it out. Hibbert leads his opponent. Martin. Bruin. That is going very close.
It's one thing to be outclassed, but this is starting to get a real stench about it.
Everything they've touched has turned to gold today. Bryan palms it down. Cunningham attracted a crowd. Davey, Dow. Heads for full forward. Martin gets on the end of it. That's great footy.
Well, there's one side working hard at the moment. The other side just sitting back waiting for their teammates to do the work.
Looks good off the boot. He's got it.
Probably not a lot the defender could have done there. Sometimes you've just got to take your medicine.
The scoreboard's about to fall over. It's so lopsided. How will the umpire see this? Cunningham. Payne had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. Rosie out wide with the kick. No wonder coaches go grey. They're bloodthirsty today. Cunningham. Good vision there. Pryor. Their ball movement has been impressive. Davey. It's becoming a training drill. The interchange bench might be calling after that blue. Towards the boundary line. Step ladder time. He's kicked it high. Cockatoo uses the body well. Waterman What a game he's having. He's drilled his fourth.
Who'd want to be a defender when the ball's coming down with such regularity?
Underway once more. Bryan has been dominant in the ruck. Dow, Broon. They're playing like champions. Amati is the man on the spot and is marked.
They just haven't had an answer for him, nor many of his teammates, to be fair.
How's the kick? Nothing wrong with that.
They've got no answers for him. He's too big, too strong, too good.
Away we go once more. Dow sharks it. Met solidly. Bryan in the centre square. Forward they go again. Waterman had his name written all over it.
He'll fancy his chances.
He's a quality finisher, and that's more evidence.
He's kicked beautifully at goal today. His confidence must be soaring.
Bryan looking for territory. Dow feeling the heat. We'll have a ball up as we approach half-time. Good ruck work. Cunningham. Bryan. This is promising. Clever handball. Well done. Towards the goal mouth. Amati takes the mark and can extend the margin.
They're running on top of the ground at the moment and playing an excellent brand of footy.
There goes the kick, and he's put it through.
Been a terrific performance from the big key forward. 5 goals now.
The goals are coming thick and fast. This is great to watch. Hoofs it off the deck. Dacos wins it back. That's poor play. Williams, Rosie, Taranto. He's done brilliantly. Blitzars has charged into space. Into the pocket he goes. No wonder the forwards are frustrated. What can they generate? Bryan. Miller. Broon. They're a big chance here. Cockatoo got to the right position and hung on.
His goal was so far, but this would be a great way to get on the score sheet.
Going at his first, and he's got it.
Anything seems possible for them today. They are having a day out.
And that is the end of the first half. The home fans are shell-shocked. They didn't see this coming.
What's happening down there, Gary?
Coaches these days don't generally like a lot of goals being scored, so look for them to put the brakes on. Every coach values team defence and being able to take away the opposition's strengths, because every goal the opposition kicks is one more you have.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you.
For a 100-point lead.
Kicks at goal, and that's travelling straight over the goal umpire's hat.
Some good ball movement there created that opportunity, and a cool finish as well.
Bryan had his measure today. Dow is a clearance beast. Cockatoo gathers on the half volley. Sheldrick, what a hand pass. Warner takes the responsibility, just needs to finish. Finish he does.
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
Rucks go at it. Dow. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? Sheldrick. They're moving the footy quickly. Martin gets to the front spot.
He hasn't looked like missing so far, so I'll back him in here.
He's a good set shot, and he's buried that one.
This is a classy display. 4 goals straight, and he looks hungry for more.
The big men fly. Dow couldn't get an effective disposal. Bryan, there goes the kick inside the 50. Amati is so strong one-on-one.
Can he deliver? Yeah, back him more often than not.
Drop punt, that'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
Well, it's one thing to take the contested mark, but another to have the composure to finish off your good work.
Bryan is giving him a bath. Dow, terrific tackle. Cunningham. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Cockatoo. Miller under pressure. Sheldrick. Somehow he gets clear. They're running rings around them.
I'll back him to drive this right through the high diddle-diddle.
Heads towards goal and does not let them down.
Isn't footy more fun when forwards are kicking big bags?
Bryan wins it out of the centre. Dow. Cockatoo. In the middle. Cunningham. I've liked his game today. Good thinking and good execution too.
This will be number 5 if the kick is straight.
Through it goes, and they extend the lead.
He managed to find some space in a dangerous position and made them pay for their loose checking.
Bryan with a deft tackle. Close attention. He's got support. Frederick, crunching tackle. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Bryan has rucked tirelessly. Sheldrick, this is great pressure footy. They ask the question, but the umpire will have it. The two big men do battle. Got to get rid of it. Cunningham. Bryan pushes him away. He's going for home, and why wouldn't he with a finish like that?
Can't say I'd enjoy trying to defend this kind of delivery. The defenders have got their work cut out for them.
Dow gets his kick despite the heat. Waterman at centre half forward. Heads for the pocket. Rich clears the area. Hibbard playing for pride now. Outbodies his opponent and took a ripper. Moving the footy laterally. They could be vulnerable here. Tumbles a punt towards the boundary line. Dow has worked hard to present. Cockatoo. Warner. He's got it!
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
Bryan smashes it out of there. Dow. Dacos gets to it first. The kick lets them down. What a game he's having. Cunningham read it well and claims the mark. Puts his teammate under the pump. Sheldrick, he's besieged. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Bryan wins the hit out. Dow leading from the front.
Run down, great chase.
Uses the non-preferred. Anderson delivers a long ball. Pryor takes an excellent grab. Miller farms it out. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite.
Ball, cries the crowd, and the umpire agrees.
They're toying with them now. Waterman. Martin working hard and being rewarded. The defence has fallen down. Rosie is calm in a crisis. Boot to ball just in time. Cripps goes laterally. Cockatoo wins it back. Great mark. That play should have resulted in a shot at goal. He's normally good on his non-preferred, and that's a letdown. Towards half forward with the kick. Bryan. Dow out of the congestion. He's lost possession.
Tries to take him on and loses.
It's a high ball. Dangerfield. Rosie. They're building something dangerous here. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Short pass. Looks good. Onto the non-preferred. Second effort needed. Cripps gathers. Drives it inside the forward 50. Well, I suppose if you're going to turn it over, that's not the worst place. Brings it out. Warner. Some people can't kick that far. An ill-directed hand pass. He hasn't been himself today. Unable to get it inside 50. Cockatoo. Warner runs onto it. Wriggles clear. Miller. Set sail for goal, but the kick is astray. One behind only.
That was a promising build-up and deserved a better finish.
Dacos to bring it back in. Payne. That's good work rate. The aerialist will battle for this ball. He's caught. Sheldrick. He'll be sore in the morning. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Bryan palms it down. Sheldrick. It's a tough game. It's not the best kick. Has he done enough?
It seemed like the defenders got a bit lost there, and they were lucky not to give up a goal.
Dacos heads to the pocket. Dangerfield on a lead. Bontempelli. That'll work. He's got under that one. Guthrie judged the flight well. Kicks to centre wing. Miller. Sheldrick. That's almost worth a kick. Crosses the paint. Waterman has a way of drawing the footy.
This is a tall order, but if anyone could do it, it's him.
It's online. Will it have the carry? It's there!
He's been on song today, so we really shouldn't be surprised that he converted that one.
Bryan has been dominant in the ruck. Dow. Waterman is hard to beat one-on-one. Miller. It's there!
They've been consistently able to find avenues to goal through quick and direct ball movement.
Bryan with the tap. Dow does the roving. Sheldrick. Cockatoo. Good build-up. Shows some strength and breaks free. It's there!
They're really opening them up, and right now they have no answers to the onslaught.
Bryan slaps it out. Dow. He'll feel that one. They're going nowhere and will have a stoppage near the centre. Punch clear. Manages to get off a handball. Frederick. They've given it back. Turns it over in the middle. Knew the tackle was coming. Sheldrick. Might be time for one more score here. Can they find a late goal? Amati had his name written all over it.
Bread and butter, you'd think.
They get full value for a deep entry.
It's just not giving the ball back, which makes it hard for any team.
Bryan looking for territory. Dow cops some unwanted attention. Cockatoo. Credit to those home fans who are still here. This has been a horror show. Bryan wins it down. Dow, solid tackle. Cunningham drives it inside the forward 50. Hibbard had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. Not a lot of positives today. They've turned it over. Gee, they're playing well. They're a delight to watch. None of them could stop him. He read it superbly.
It's not a gimme goal, but certainly one that should be kicked.
Looks good. He's steered it through.
Showing exactly why they want the ball in his hands.
Bryan wins it. Dow displaying great endeavour. Miller. Inside 50 with the kick. Waterman. That's a big play.
It's one of those ones that should be kicked, but it's amazing how often players miss them.
Leans back and drills it.
Well, what more can you say? We're running out of superlatives here.
Bryan wins the tap. Cunningham closed him down. Haynes runs onto it. It's a high kick, a real rainmaker. Kicks laterally. Down! Great hands there. Greg Williams would have been proud of that one. Davey had some assistance. Centering ball. Waterman got to the right position and hung on. Warner, Dacos in the pocket, going for territory. Frederick picks off the pass. Delivers it inside 50. Amati! Too big, too strong, too good.
This would be a remarkable 10 goals without a miss if he can kick it.
There aren't many who can say they've kicked 10 in a match. He's one of them.
The domination continues. There's nothing they can do. He has absolutely destroyed them today.
Good ruck work. Cripps under pressure. Rosie, he ran into a brick wall. Great tackling technique there. Bryan wins the hit out. Dow, Cripps in the centre square. Not sure who that was meant for, but it's been picked off. Anderson, Walker had it and lost it. The kick was ill-directed. Mitchell gives him a good old-fashioned don't argue. He stopped in his tracks. Frederick read it well and intercepted it on centre wing. It's a hot footy. Handballs it to nobody. Can they catch them out on the turnover? He's set upon. Not sure who the target was. It's an exhibition in how to give the ball back. That's not his best effort. Mitchell. Can't take it. They'll need to be more careful than that. Hurried kick goes very wide. They've opened them up here. Turned over on centre wing. Doesn't often waste it. Bruin. Incisive handball. Mitchell. He's so good in close. Frederick. Takes a bounce. Inside 50 with the kick. They're running rings around them.
He'll have 8 if he nails this. What a powerful display it's been.
He has just been dominant today, and 8 goals is a fitting reward.
You've got to love a big bag of goals, except, of course, if you're the opposing coach.
The big men fly. Cunningham. Can he hit a target? Sinclair at centre half-back. He might have thought about the corridor. Cockatoo intercepts on centre wing. A good kick here, and they'll be in business. Warner on the non-preferred. That's a strong mark.
That was great use of the body. He's so hard to beat in those situations.
He's normally dependable, and he is this time.
These defenders are going to have to tighten up. They've been giving them way too much space.
Bryan had his measure today. Cunningham. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. Rucks go at it. They're going hammer and tong. Broom. Good tackle. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. Bryan is giving him a bath. Cunningham. Frederick. Not a lot of space to work with. Can't afford to give it back in the corridor. This should end in a shot at goal. Blitzers. Dangerfield. Has it within range.
A question of accuracy, and he should be able to answer in the affirmative.
Searching kick.
That's what they call a good old-fashioned clanger.
Seizes the moment. Desperate defence. Walker can run and carry. Fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. He's besieged. Can they finally get on the board? Bryan showing his skills. Cunningham. Got to get it on quickly.
Blast away, and that's out on the full.
Leaves it behind. Frederick in the right spot at the right time. Blank. No one can mark. Dow. How will the umpire see this? Met solidly. Dealt with the pressure. Williams runs onto it. He's wrapped up. That was a brilliant tackle. Oh, they're hitting in hard. Bryan has rucked tirelessly. Dow. Rinse and repeat. The two big men do battle. Cunningham. He's suddenly a popular man. Dow collects the half volley. Haynes blasts away. It's been that kind of day for them. Normally delivers. Cockatoo. Can they get another one? Hibbard gets back and should repel. That's skillful. Davey intercepts. Miller read it well and claims the mark. Towards full forward. Bruin appreciates that delivery.
He doesn't miss many, so you wouldn't think this would pose any problems.
Drop punt looks good. He's got it.
The pace and skill with which they're moving the footy is enabling them to hit the scoreboard regularly.
Bryan wins the tap. It's no place for the faint-hearted. There's an argument for a free kick there. Dow. That's a bruising tackle. Treloar looking to peg one back. King couldn't quite. Cameron cannot be deterred. Rosie to break the duck. That will have to wait. Away he goes. Newen with the footy. He's hit up the lead. Good looking kick. Cunningham. Can he find a teammate? Picking their way through. They're a pleasure to watch. That might attract a pack. Amati is so strong one-on-one.
They're still hungry, even with the game put to bed. That's a sign of a very good team.
This is shades of the 80s and 90s. He's kicked a dozen.
He's really had his way with them, and they simply haven't looked like being able to stop him.
Bryan with a deft tap. They've got good chemistry, those two. Payne fumbles it. Cockatoo. Davey. That has to hurt. Rich gets back and should be able to see off the danger. Pryor takes an excellent grab. What's he got on offer? McLean at centre-half forward. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. They're putting on a clinic.
Relatively straightforward kick, but that's easy to say from here.
Thirteen! Can you believe it? He's kicked 13!
You've got to feel sorry for the defenders. They'll be having nightmares for a long time.
Not many tip this result. Bryan has been dominant in the ruck. Dow. McLean. Marks. Will he go the bomb? Miller. He's already got one. Now he's got two.
It hasn't been his best day, certainly, but he's still found ways to impact the match.
Bryan smashes it out of there. Cunningham. We're watching a very good side here. It's an all-time, all-comers record-winning margin in the AFL, eclipsing Melbourne's 190-point defeat of Fitzroy back in round 17, 1979. Over. ready for a start. Miller wins the first hit out. Cops some unwanted attention. They've put themselves under pressure. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. Nothing doing with the kick. Laddams can run and carry. Mitchell is there to save the day. That's skillful. Anderson, within range, can make them pay.
He'll fancy his chances.
In towards goal. He's made the goal umpire work.
He might just be in for a big day.
Away we go once more. The two big men do battle. Sheldrick needs to be quick. The defenders will be nervous. Martin wins the contest hands down.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
He doesn't miss many of these, and he hasn't missed that one.
It doesn't matter who you are, it's always good to get an early one on the board.
So, a goal each. McLean looking for territory. Who's at home? Duday spoils. Walker, brilliant fend-off. He's been run down from behind. It's a desperate tackle. Ball up. The defenders will need to be on guard. McLean with the tap. Cunningham brushes aside the would-be tackler. He's off target.
If they can keep running and taking the game on, there's no reason why they can't create lots of opportunities in front of goal.
Powell brings it back in. Brayshaw got to the right position and hung on. Davey read that one right off the boot. Is anyone home? Cunningham. Terrific tackle.
And he's done for holding the ball.
He might have thought about the corridor. Turned over on centre wing. Searching kick. Thumped away. Waterman. He'll feel that one. McLean hunting the footy. Fends off well. Sheldrick farms it out. Newman desperate to win it back. Marshall. Neal. Kicks inside the forward 50. Guthrie had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. Ignoring the corridor for now. Walker is hard to beat one-on-one. Greg Williams would have been proud of that one. Pryor. He's made a hot start to this match. Waterman read it well and claims the mark. Takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
A midfielder who consistently hits the scoreboard is a real valuable commodity in modern footy.
So the underdog throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. Can he hit a target? That's an impressive mark.
He'll expect to convert this.
3 in a row coming up. What a patch they're having.
He's looking ominous already. There might just be a bag on offer today.
It's a handy buffer they've established. Cunningham. It's a tough game. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. Bryan gets his hand to it. Cunningham. Greenwood. They're going nowhere, and we'll have a stoppage near the centre. Bryan slaps it out. Cunningham stripped of the footy. He put himself in the line of fire. He's wrapped up. Dangerfield. This is promising. Showing some dare. Hawkins is like a magnet in that forward line.
Can he deliver? You back him more often than not.
Recognising the urgency.
Missed the target by a long way.
You can see their confidence growing. Dow can keep it moving. They're playing with purpose and poise. Pryor. He's generally a good kick. Normally delivers. Walker has a vice-like grip. Doesn't often waste it. Davey marks it centre-half forward. He's got under that one. Amati! Great body work.
He's got it right where you want it. No excuses not to finish the job.
Looks good off the boot. He's got it.
He has produced a clinical finish there to cap off a terrific passage of play.
Well, they weren't concerned before. They should be now. Cunningham, the aerialist, will battle for this ball. Punched away. Crunching tackle, Brayshaw. That was almost handed to him. Kicking for his first. Amati will save his teammates' blushes.
To say there are some alarm bells ringing is an understatement. They're not working hard enough.
This needs to come back, but it's not coming back enough.
Nothing wrong with having a go, but it might have been a better option to set that one up to the top of the square.
Moore with the footy. It's a high ball. Greenwood takes an excellent grab. A good kick here, and they'll be in business. Outbodies his opponent and took a ripper. Down is the man on the spot and is marked.
Kicking at his first.
Drop punt, and he has put it away.
They keep moving the ball quickly. There'll be plenty more where that came from.
Back in the middle. The big men fly. Cunningham leading from the front. Sends them inside 50 again. That's great footy.
If he can nail this first shot at goal, he might just be in for a big day.
There goes the kick, and he's put it through.
A few heads will start to drop soon if they can't turn the tide. They're right on the edge.
They are giving them a hiding so far, but there's still time for them to turn it around. Not good off the boot. He's plucked it and should have a shot.
He doesn't miss many, so you wouldn't think this would pose any problems.
It's on the way, and there's another nail in the coffin.
They want to get it in his hands as much as they can with finishing like that.
8 goals between the sides. It's been free-flowing footy. Cunningham. Waterman. That's a big play.
It's all just a bit easy at the moment. They're getting the ball inside 50 under, not nearly enough pressure.
Leans back and drills it.
He's usually very accurate, and that was no exception. Great play.
This one might be settled now. Bryan got his palm to it. Cunningham. It's a hot footy. Brayshaw gets in the way. Can he be the fire starter? Guthrie. They're irrepressible at the moment. Cockatoo. Good vision there. Davey. He's been busy so far. Powell tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Gets the kick away. McInerney had it and lost it. Curnow wins a hard ball. It's amounted to nothing. Can he make them pay for that errant hand pass? They sorely need a goal, and he delivers.
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
I don't think anyone tipped this. It's been all one-way traffic. He's been dispossessed. Miller, Greenwood. He's gone.
He had prior opportunity.
Clever kick. Good thinking and good execution too. Probing ball. Newman. Onto the non-preferred. Second effort needed. Closed him down. Poor hand pass, and they might get caught out here. Draper. They're all over them early. Miller. That's almost worth a kick. Well played. His vision was excellent. Greenwood. Cunningham somehow released the ball.
He's gone. He had plenty of time.
Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. It's hard to find a winner for them today. The coach will start pulling out hair in a minute. Just waiting for the right moment to press go. Good handball. Mitchell can run and gun. They've worked it well. How's the entry? Waterman at half forward. That might attract a pack. Draper intercepts on centre wing. Goes very wide. Miller takes the logical option. He's besieged. Mitchell. It's no place for the faint-hearted. He'll work all day. Amati. How will the umpire see this? Moore mops that one up. Stripped of it.
Run down. Great chase.
Bursts through the middle. They've got winners all over the park. Amati. Strong grab.
For a lead in excess of 40 points.
Good looking kick. That'll do. It's a goal.
That's number 9 for the quarter. They've been relentless and ruthless, and they might not be done yet.
It's not over yet, but it might be soon. They've coughed it up. Marshall drives it inside the forward 50. It's a poor entry. A waste, really. And they're away. Miller. What a first term they're having. Brayshaw with the big fist. He ran into a brick wall. Can they catch them out on the turnover? Ashcroft. Newman leading by example. The kick was centimetre perfect. Well done. Goes laterally. That passage of play promised more. They'll be disappointed. It's a dominant display. Honours the lead. He doesn't waste many. Bryan lays it off. Cockatoo gives him a good old-fashioned don't argue. Delivers it inside 50. Warner gets to the front spot. Amati, that might have been dropping the ball.
Tries to take him on and loses.
A chance to clear now. Cockatoo wins it back. Great mark.
Oh, I'm not sure he's got the journey from there.
The distance is the only problem. McLean is so strong one-on-one.
A real gimme goal coming up.
It's there.
10 goals in a quarter. You don't see that very often. They've given them a hiding.
The scoreboard's about to fall over. It's so lopsided. Sheldrick spills out in the tackle. Can't afford to give it back in the corridor. Neal, can you believe it? Oh, that's incredible. Gets his kick despite the heat. Dangerfield making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Ballard feeling the heat.
Great pressure there and gets the reward.
Just has to hit a target. Warner has marked in front of goal.
It's a big margin and it should get at least 6 points bigger.
It's a big kick. Is it big enough? It's quarter time. That was something to behold. This contest might already be decided. Gary Lyon is with us. What do you make of this one, Gaz?
Both sides had the same number of clearances in that first term, and it's obviously close on the scoreboard. If one team can get on top in the middle, it'll make their task that much easier. Both forward lines are capable of taking advantage of midfield dominance.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Out wide with the kick. Davey read that one right off the boot. He hasn't kicked it very well. Let's call it a pass.
Brett and Buddy, you'd think.
Heads towards goal and does not let them down.
The defenders are entitled to be annoyed with their mids. They're under all kinds of pressure.
It's been quite a turn-up. What a first half we've seen. What's he got on offer? Amati! Great hands there.
He'd kick this more often than not.
Struck it well. No problems there.
Their ball use has been first class. They're able to keep possession better than their opposition, which makes life so much easier.
He stopped in his tracks. Plenty of heat in this game. That's a bit of a waste. Petrarca, Parker, what can he do with it? Heads for full forward. Punched away. Blank. No easy exit. Sloppy disposal. And a turnover. Throws it on the boot. Miller. Slick hands. Davey. There goes the kick. Inside the 50. Moore. Spoils. Brayshaw. Only knows one way. Ashcroft. Can he impose himself on the match? Petrarca. Kicks to half forward. This is good ball movement. On the non-preferred. Well, I suppose if you're going to turn it over, that's not the worst place. They'll bide their time. Walker fumbles it. It's a tough game. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. Bryan has been dominant in the ruck. Sheldrick. They're bloodthirsty today. McLean. Look at the distance on that hand pass. Miller. Greenwood. He's everywhere at the moment. A rare turnover and welcome respite. Can they keep the footy this time? They must tidy up their kicking. Careful with the kick. Bryan shows some strength and breaks free. Set sail for home, and he has delivered.
It's one thing to be outclassed, but this is starting to get a real stench about it.
Everything they've touched has turned to gold today. Sheldrick, got to get rid of it. Greenwood can run with the footy. Ballard threw himself at it. Petrarca is hard to beat one-on-one. Parker, he'll be sore in the morning. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Bryan is giving him a bath. They've got good chemistry, those two. Useful hand pass. Sheldrick in the right spot. That's a bruising tackle. We've got another stoppage. Bryan had his measure today. The kick was shut down. Parker, Neal, he's set upon. Greenwood, great smother. Dangerfield wins it back. Petrarca read it well and claims the mark. Ashcroft feeds it out. Heads towards half forward. Kicks to space. They've forgotten about him and he might make them pay. Petrarca, that won't make the distance. That's a miss kick and it's been picked off. Some indirect ball movement here. Walker wins the contest hands down. Greenwood, solid tackle. Pryor manages to step past. This is exciting footy. He's kicked it high. Miller, delightfully done. Bryan, this will be another one. Oh, they can do no wrong.
The defenders can only do so much. The midfielders have also got to work hard defensively or it just becomes too difficult.
Sheldrick kicks inside the forward 50. Quality delivery by foot. Miller going at his first, and he's got it.
They've been consistently able to find avenues to goal through quick and direct ball movement.
We didn't expect this today, and you wonder how much bigger the margin might get. Great tackling technique there. Bryan got his palm to it. Dow, Cunningham, good build-up. Heads for the pocket. Can't take it. Ballard is calm in a crisis. He's caught. Moore. He's so clean with the footy. Neal. Can he find a teammate? He's normally better than that. Green. This might be a chance for the high flyers. Mitchell wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Draper. Davey. Good hands. They've worked it well. His field kicking is normally first rate. Towards half forward with the kick. McLean has a paddock in front of him. You can't question his commitment. It's a desperate tackle. Warner runs onto it. Pushes him away. Greenwood needs that to come back.
Seemed like the defenders got a bit lost there and they were lucky not to give up a goal.
Powell tasked with the kick in. Cunningham spoils. Look at him go. Moving the footy laterally. That's a strong mark.
Straight in front, should not miss.
Drop punt. That'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
They're just not giving the ball back, which makes it hard for any team.
Underway once more. Bryan with a deft tap. Crunching tackle. Miller. What can he manufacture? He's already got one. Now he's got two.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
The goals are coming thick and fast. This is great to watch. McLean on a lead. They're leading them a merry dance. The kick was ill-directed. Terrific tackle. The umpire will have it. Good ruck work. Cunningham. Greenwood. He's a slippery customer. It's there!
They're queuing up for goals now. This is a rout.
The big men fly. Cunningham met solidly. Greenwood. Cockatoo. Towards the goal mouth. They've got it deep. That's great play.
They're running on top of the ground at the moment and playing an excellent brand of footy.
Drop punt looks good. He's got it.
They're really opening them up, and right now they have no answers to the onslaught.
Bryan showing his skills. Cunningham kicks inside the forward 50. Martin, desperate defence. Miller That could be a goal-saving tackle. McLean. It's a goal.
Who'd want to be a defender when the ball's coming down with such regularity?
Bryan looking for territory. Cunningham. He's under close attention. Parker. He's suddenly a popular man. And we will do it all again. Bryan gets his hand to it. Anderson. They're a big chance here. Frampton got to the full. He's off. Bit of a nothing kick. Good thinking and good execution too. Kicks to centre wing. Greenwood. Dangerous to leave on his own. They're hungry for more. Cockatoo. Strong grab. This deserves a goal. Some good ball movement, wasted by a poor entry. Brings it out wide. Bryan read it well on centre wing and can pump them back into attack. Davey. Crosses the paint. They're putting on a clinic.
He's already got 2 on the board and he's proving a real handful.
He's a quality finisher, and that's more evidence.
We shouldn't be surprised. They've been very efficient in front of goal today.
Bryan wins it down. Cunningham. Can he force his way through? Martin uses the body well.
He hasn't looked like missing so far, so I'll back him in here.
He's a good set shot, and he's buried that one.
He's kicked beautifully at goal today. His confidence must be soaring.
Bryan slaps it out. Dow. Quick kick towards centre half forward. He's hit up the lead. Into the pocket he goes. Punched away. Powell. Does well under pressure. Sheldrick takes an excellent grab. Another forward 50 entry. McLean drops into the hole and marks.
He hasn't missed yet. Can he keep a clean sheet?
Looks good. He's steered it through.
Terrific goal there. He's so dangerous in front of the sticks.
Bryan wins it. Cunningham. They're putting them under all sorts of pressure. Martin. That's a big play.
They just haven't had an answer for him, nor many of his teammates, to be fair.
It's on the way. Good looking kick. He's dogged it.
This is the definition of efficiency. 5 goals straight. He's tearing them apart.
The 2 big men do battle. Dow. Forward they go again. McLean is so strong one-on-one. Miller. He's going for home. And why wouldn't he with a finish like that?
These defenders are going to have to tighten up. They've been giving them way too much space.
Bryan wins it down. Cunningham looking to extend this margin. Cockatoo. He's besieged. Warner. Clever handball. That's good aggressive footy. Cunningham runs in and bangs it home.
On the board with his first. That'll boost his confidence.
Punch clear. He'll feel that one. Marshall. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? Parker. Ashcroft running in support. McInerney. Boot to ball just in time. Defence 101 there. Curnow fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. This will be a close thing. Back into play. Honours the lead. Can they get something going? They'll need to be more careful than that. Ashcroft. They're moving the footy quickly. The coach will start pulling out hair in a minute. Bryan, great body work. That's good vision. Mitchell. They're toying with them now. Miller. It's becoming a training drill. Amati got to the right position and hung on.
Normally a reliable kick. Can he make this one count?
Number 7 if he's successful. He's putting on a clinic.
Some good ball movement there created that opportunity, and a cool finish as well.
Bryan wins it out of the centre. Cunningham He ran into a brick wall. Ashcroft. Frampton gets back and should repel. How will the umpire see this? Walker slips free. Gathers it cleanly on the wing. The halftime siren sounds and the players will retreat to the rooms with lots to contemplate.
Time to check in with Gary.
Coaches these days don't generally like a lot of goals being scored, so look for them to put the brakes on. Every coach values team defence and being able to take away the opposition's strengths, because every goal the opposition kicks is one more you have to kick.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary.
For the first of the second half.
Kicks for goal. It's a lovely looking kick. He's drilled it.
That's tremendous play, not only to win the ball, but to navigate a tough set shot. He'll be brimming with confidence.
Bryan is giving him a bath. Cunningham, Dow, cops some unwanted attention. Dangerfield leads his opponent. Marshall turns it over in the middle. He's so good in close. They've given it back. He's set upon. Brayshaw, he'll be sore in the morning. Newman, he's run into trouble. Neal will keep coming. Playing for pride now. It's been that kind of day for them. I've liked his game today. No one can mark. Towards full forward. Frampton showing why he's such a good defender. What can they generate? The kick was centimetre perfect. What a game he's having. Bryan. They're cutting them to ribbons. Miller. Heads towards the half-forward flank. This is good ball movement. They're running rings around them. Greenwood has it within range.
Well, there's one side working hard at the moment, and the other side just sitting back waiting for their teammates to do the work.
How's the kick? Nothing wrong with that.
He managed to find some space in a dangerous position and made them pay for their loose checking.
Bryan had his measure today. Cunningham. Can they get another one? Amati has a vice-like grip.
He's been striking them well. This shouldn't present any problems.
They like it behind the goals. He's got it.
A case of too strong and too good. I don't think there was much more the defender could have done.
Bryan has been dominant in the ruck. Cunningham is a clearance beast. Alarm bells are ringing.
His goal is so far, but this would be a great way to get on the score sheet.
He'll back himself here. What can he do? He can kick an amazing goal.
He's finally on the score sheet. It's been quiet today, but he made that one count.
Bryan, the winner there. Cunningham drives it inside the forward 50. Amati! Too big, too strong, too good.
Nothing better than to convert a big contested mark into a goal.
He just keeps rolling along as he steers through number 9.
Isn't footy more fun than forward kicking big bags?
Bryan got his palm to it. Dow. It's a tough game. Sheldrick. Amati! Great hands there.
That was an excellent passage of play to set up what should be an easy goal.
There aren't many who can say they've kicked 10 in a match. He's one of them.
You've got to feel sorry for the defenders. They'll be having nightmares for a long time.
Bryan with a deft tap. Dow in the thick of it as ever. That's an impressive mark.
That was great use of the body. He's so hard to beat in those situations.
Warner has one already. Now it's 2.
He hasn't had a big impact, but he's still found a way to kick a couple.
Good ruck work. Dow. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Sheldrick absorbs the pressure. Chandler. Ashcroft. They've picked their way through. Dangerfield in the clear.
It's been a dark day, but that was a more positive passage of play, and it should result in a goal.
Kicking for his first. Frampton takes a potentially goal-saving mark on the last line of defence. It's a high kick, a real rainmaker. Walker. Off he goes. They can't catch him. Kicks laterally. Ballard wins it back. Great mark. Cockatoo intercepts on centre wing. They're playing like champions. Quality delivery by Foot. He's wrapped up. Warner. He's normally good on his non-preferred. Leaves it behind. Closed him down. This is promising. That's a bruising tackle. Goes long. Green couldn't quite. Guthrie didn't need to be asked twice. Looking to peg one back. Draper, ever reliable. Walker thought his way through it. Berry. What a hand pass. Dow. That'll go close to the line. This ought to end in a goal. Their ball movement has been impressive. Warner marks inside 50 and can have a shot.
It'll take something special, but maybe it's that kind of day.
That's close. He liked it off the boot.
Anything seems possible for them today. They are having a day out.
Bryan wins it. Dow. Solid. Greenwood. He just keeps racking up disposals. Amati commands the footy.
Relatively straightforward kick, but that's easy to say from here.
Bangs it through.
The domination continues. There's nothing they can do. He has absolutely destroyed them today.
Away we go once more. Dow. Miller. In the middle. Sheldrick takes the hand pass. Martin gets to the front spot.
They're still hungry. Even with the game put to bed, that's a sign of a very good team.
The assignment is simple and he makes no mistake.
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
Bryan wins the tap. Dow delivers it inside 50. They're putting on a clinic. Incisive handball. Brilliant fend off. That's not a great tackle. Dishes it off. Bryan had some assistance. Warner, desperate defence. Amati, Berry. It's there!
It's hard to know whether this is more about one team being exceptional or the other team being awful. It's been a giant mismatch.
He's suddenly a popular man. Miller, Sheldrick. He hasn't struck that well at all. Luck's of fortune. It'll be a goal anyway.
Forwards dream of these shots.
This is shades of the 80s and 90s. He's kicked a dozen.
They had to be patient, but they were able to pick their way through and eventually score.
The big men fly. Dow inside 50 with the kick. Outbodies his opponent and took a ripper.
Might be just out of range.
McLean. That one was always his.
Well, I wouldn't put this past him. I've seen him do it before.
He's got it.
We've got no answers for him. He's too big, too strong, too good.
Bryan, the winner there. Cunningham. It's a hot footy. Miller kicks inside the forward 50. McLean. That could be a goal-saving tackle. Martin fends off well. He has just been dominant today, and 8 goals is a fitting reward. The two big men do battle. Cunningham, he's lost it. Parker, Neal, under pressure. Met solidly. Frampton at centre half-back. Searching kick. Neal spoils. Greenwood out of the congestion. Sheldrick, he's besieged. Miller, that's a quality hand pass. That'll work. Takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
It eases the pressure on the forwards when you have midfielders chipping in.
Bryan looking for territory. Cunningham, terrific tackle. Miller, he's caught. Delivers to centre half forward. Frampton picks off the pass. Can he hit a target? Walker. There goes the kick inside the 50. Farms it out. Just as they were looking dangerous, they've coughed it up. Dow, desperate to win it back. He's under close attention. Amati, strong grab.
Straightforward, you would think.
Thirteen! Can you believe it? He's kicked 13!
Just when we thought the days of big bags of goals were gone, this has been attacking footy at its very best.
Bryan with the tap. Cunningham, Dow, crunching tackle. Berry. They must be feeling sorry for them. Good looking kick. Honours the lead. Marshall should have done better. Mitchell, that centre half back, will cut that one off. Normally delivers. Miller. Ignoring the corridor for now. Greenwood. They're playing with purpose and poise. McLean. He's put them to the sword today. And that's number 5.
It certainly makes the job easier when one of your key forwards bags a handful. It's been an eye-catching performance.
Cunningham doesn't often waste it. McLean takes a beauty. Berry. It's there.
2 scoring shots, 2 goals. You'll be happy with that.
McLean is giving him a bath. How will the umpire see this? Umpire's ball as we near three-quarter time. McLean palms it down. Dow. He'll be sore in the morning. Sheldrick. Cunningham. Cockatoo. It's a goal. Miller. Cockatoo. Greenwood. That's a legal disposal, isn't it?
Must be holding the ball, and it is.
Good kick. They might be caught out on the turnover. He ran into a brick wall. Dow. Miller brushes aside the would-be tackler. Under pressure. Greenwood uses the non-preferred. No one can mark. Berry with an opportunity. Takes the bounce. He's got it.
A real opportunist goal there. He doesn't need a lot of the footy to make an impact.
Back in the middle. McLean punches it out of the ruck. Cunningham. Martin read it well and claims the mark.
This is a tall order, but if anyone can do it, it's him.
Don't tell me he's going to kick it from there.
That's no surprise. He's a magician in front of goal.
McLean had his measure today. Cunningham, good tackle. Miller. 3/4 done, and this has been a real turner. I don't think anyone tipped it. What's happening down there, Gary?
It's been an enjoyable game of footy, this one. We'll see lots of good goals on the highlights reel, but some of the defensive acts have been equally impressive. There are some defenders out there who would very much like to have less to do. They've been put under plenty of pressure.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Kicks inside the forward 50. Waterman wins the contest hands down.
Well, just about everything else has worked for them today, so why not this too?
That'll go close. I tell you what, it's better than close. It's a goal.
There aren't many players you back from there, but he's certainly one of them.
McLean has been dominant in the ruck. Dow needing support. He's plucked it and should have a shot.
It's all just a bit easy at the moment. They're getting the ball inside 50 under, not nearly enough pressure.
Looks good off the boot. He's got it.
10 goals in a game is very rare these days. It's been a pleasure to watch him tear this game apart.
McLean with the tap. Cunningham is there in the clinches. Miller, Sheldrick, clever kick. Ballard ensures that 4-8 will come to nothing. Tumbles a punt towards the boundary line. Powell with a chance to relieve the pressure. Not a lot of positives today. Sheldrick takes an excellent grab. He might have thought about the corridor. Cunningham. That's an aggressive handball. Who's at home? It's an exhibition in attacking footy.
He'll have 4 if he slots this.
Leans back and drills it.
He hasn't missed one yet. He hasn't looked like missing. What a game he's having.
McLean wins it out of the centre. Cunningham, so influential today. Amati got to the right position and hung on.
He'll expect to convert this.
Number 14 coming up. Oh, there it goes. What a performance.
Well, what more can you say? We're running out of superlatives here.
McLean palms it down. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Cockatoo. It's a tough game. Marshall. Can they turn back the tide? Stringer had his name written all over it. Parker gets the kick away. Guthrie taking no chances. Blank. No easy exit. They've got winners all over the park. Berry. He hasn't been himself today. They're moving the footy well here. Kicks inside the forward 50. Amati has a vice-like grip.
Can he deliver? Yeah, back him more often than not.
He's going for number 15. It's there. He's in elite company.
They've got 5 for the quarter now, and there's time for more too.
McLean with a deft tap. Sheldrick closed him down. Petrarca, well done. There goes the kick inside the 50. Draper wins it back. Great mark. It's a dominant display. They're a pleasure to watch. And they're away. Mitchell. They're irrepressible at the moment. Newman went bang. Parker gives it everything. Laddams goes laterally. Guthrie wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. A chance to clear now. That's an impressive mark. Dow, they're building something dangerous here. Kicks inside the forward 50. Moore went bang. Powell, can he mop up? And they're out of trouble. Second effort needed. He's not one to take a backward step. Frampton claims a terrific contested mark at centre-half back. He's generally a good kick. Mitchell lays it off. That might have been dropping the ball.
He had prior opportunity.
He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Laddams, Chandler, he's been quiet. Stringer, up and under. Pryor tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Frampton, Sheldrick, that's almost worth a kick. McLean, is anyone home? Waterman working hard and presenting well. The defence has fallen down. This is a joy to watch.
It's one of those ones that should be kicked, but it's amazing how often players miss them.
Drop punt, and he has put it away.
He has produced a clinical finish there to cap off a terrific passage of play.
The scoreboard's about to fall over. It's so lopsided. Parker fighting hard. Frampton had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. Just waiting for the right moment to press go. Mitchell, great body work. McLean gets his kick despite the heat. Cockatoo, solid tackle. He doesn't waste many. Chandler, whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Parker, they need to hit the scoreboard here. Blank spoils. Draper was committed to the contest. Attracted a crowd. Keeps it low. Stringer, he hasn't kicked it very well. Guthrie had it and lost it. Zorko.
That's strange. Did I forget where he was?
He's off. Greenwood goes towards half-back. Mark. He's normally better than that. Out wide with the kick. Quality delivery by foot. Good handball. Davey picking their way through. Cockatoo takes the logical option. That's unusual. What's he got on offer? It's been that kind of day for them. Probing ball. Davey. Goes very wide. Greenwood. Good vision there. Got the handball away. It's a hot footy. The kick was centimetre perfect. He's had little impact so far. Manages to find a teammate. Anderson. Can they get some reward this time? It's a poor entry. A waste, really. Towards the boundary line. Pryor. Greg Williams would have been proud of that one. Davey. They're a delight to watch. Cockatoo. Slick hands. Couldn't stick the tackle. Throws it on the boot. Miller uses the body well.
He'll fancy his chances.
He's normally dependable, and he is this time.
The defenders are entitled to be annoyed with their mids. They're under all kinds of pressure.
McLean wins it. Dow. He's wrapped up. They ask the question, but the umpire will have it. Rucks go at it. Sheldrick. There goes the kick. Inside the 50. Waterman has been a real live wire.
This for number 3.
2 already today. Can he make it 3? You bet he can.
That was reminiscent of Tony Plugger-Lockett, the way he used his body. Then went back and put it straight through the middle.
McLean has rucked tirelessly. Dow outbodies his opponent and took a ripper.
He'll have to give it his all.
He's given it everything. Will it clear the goal line? Waterman. That's a big play.
For number 4.
He's got it.
It's one thing to be outclassed, but this is starting to get a real stench about it.
Everything they've touched has turned to gold today. Sheldrick. Terrific tackle. Dow. He's caught. McLean. They've bottled it up. Good ruck work. He's under close attention. Sheldrick in the right spot. Miller. This is great pressure footy. Warner navigated the traffic. Well played. His vision was excellent. It's there.
10 goals and a quarter. You don't see that very often. They've given them a hiding.
McLean is giving him a bath. They cannot keep him quiet. Miller. Will he look for a target or go himself? Fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. There's an argument for a free kick there. McLean wins the hit out. Sheldrick. That 4-0 forward amounts to nothing. Going for territory. Not his finest moment. They're bloodthirsty today. That's a strong mark. They've got them on the overlap. We're watching a very good side here. Martin fumbles it. Waterman bursts through the tackle. Goal inside. He's got it.
There aren't many teams who can go with them when they're playing like this. They're firing on all cylinders.
McLean showing his skills. He ran into a brick wall. Sheldrick. Miller. He's everywhere at the moment. Moore went bang. Ballard is cool under pressure. Pryor picks it off. That's poor kicking. A good kick here and they'll be in business. He's besieged. I think he called for that. Miller. Can he find a teammate? No one can mark.
Danger averted. Frantic defence.
Moore to bring it back in. Parker on a lead. Newman working hard and being rewarded. The aerialists will battle for this ball. Mitchell intercepts on centre wing. Sheldrick heads for full forward. Amati appreciates that delivery.
A question of accuracy, and he should be able to answer in the affirmative.
There goes the kick, and he's put it through.
Showing exactly why they want the ball in his hands.
What a result. They'll be ecstatic about this. He'll be sore in the morning. Cockatoo. He's set upon. McLean. Crunching tackle. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. The two big men do battle. Sheldrick, red at best. Marshall, terrific forward pressure. Dow, Cockatoo.
He was taken high, should go back and have a shot here. He'd kick this more often than not.
Struck it well, no problems there.
You can't afford to give free kicks away in front of goal. All that hard work, and then you give an easy one up.
Underway once more. Dow on the same page as his ruck. Waterman marks at centre-half forward. They're leading them a merry dance. Davey has come down with it, and he'll kick another one.
Brett and Buddy, you'd think.
He's not going to waste an opportunity like that.
They've been consistently able to find avenues to goal through quick and direct ball movement.
The goals are coming thick and fast. This is great to watch. Met solidly. None shall pass, and we're just about out of time. McLean had his measure today. Sheldrick leading from the front. He's hit up the lead. Dow can run with the footy. Going for goal. Flirting with the post.
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
Not many tip this result. Cunningham. He'll feel that one. Greenwood. McLean heads for the pocket. Davey is the man on the spot and is marked. Good-looking kick. That'll do. It's a goal.
3 goals straight, and he's certainly making the most of his opportunities.
100-point wins don't come along very